We'll see if that continues over the course of the game.
Well, visitor sets their starting lineup first, and the home team has the option to match, and Arneal seems to just want to go heat on heat right here, at least to start the game.
Trenyon and Foligno, each in the top 10 in the league in hits. Trenyon currently leads the league with 99. He's coming off a season high 8 hits Friday night against the Penguins. Nyquist escapes Bogosian, put it back out front. Taves was knocked down by Bogosian. DeMello's shot got through, and a pad saved by Wallstedt. Sturm waits for the bouncing puck to settle and chips it down into the Winnipeg zone. Minnesota will change. 3
minutes in, and you can already kind of see how Winnipeg likes to play the game. Behind the goal line, make the goaltender look over each shoulder, change sides, and hit the slot.
Barron's shot knocked down by Wallstedt. Rebound comes loose. Out to the point for Sandberg. He plays it across to Pion. Barron tried to get it past Jones. Kepke supports the play. Puts on the brakes. Escapes Spurgeon. Sandberg to Pion. His shot deflected. And Wallstedt got a piece of it to send it wide. To Morrissey. Back for Niederreiter. He throws one on goal. Easy stop for Wallstedt.
Where they've been pretty good is keeping the Jets to the outside, boxing out at the net. There haven't been scrambles or looks like that one from Velarde.
This was the secondary matchup John Hines hoped he'd be able to get if he couldn't get Eriksson Ek against Scheifele. He wanted this line of Sturm, Foligno, and Trenyon. Loose puck, Foligno tries to jam one by Comrie, and Comrie made a second stop. Nyquist throws it toward the net, saved by Wallstedt. Been a good pace to the start of this game. Boldy moves in for Minnesota. Flips it across to Johansson. Back to Faber, a shot and a save by Comrie. All 3 members of this wild line picked up a hit on that last entry. Comrie, there's a blocker save. They read your scouting report.
They tried it. They went there.
Bouya moves back in, fanned on it, and Sandberg comes up with it.
A couple of fans in Winnipeg kind of building a line at the blue line. Well, have to be careful on these entries.
Ogren with a quick shot, and Comrie covers and makes the save. Scheifele from behind the net. Connor a quick shot, saved by Wallstedt, and Faber leads the charge the other way. Yurov wins this draw for Minnesota. Zuccarello back into his own zone. Brodin off of his skate. Scooped up there by Perfetti, a long shot, and Wallstedt.
Puck into an area to make the Jets defense turn and to be able to get bodies behind them. The Wild were making plays out in front of the Jets defense. So
lost the puck in the linesman's skate as he tried to enter, but then comes back out the center. DeMello sends it ahead. Barron a shot knocked away by Wallstedt. Velarde tied up there by Brodin. Jets come up with the puck. Barron walks off the wall, and his backhander is held by Wallstedt.
And the Wild's defense has just collapsed. 5 right in the slot. There's where Barron had the good body position. Well, so much of that was Mark Stewart and Dustin Byfuglien. You know, it seems that when Byfuglien retired,
loose in front, and Wallstedt out aggressively to rob Kyle Connor. The goaltender stops Connor. It's still 0-0. Velarde shot knocked down by Wallstedt. Scheifele's blocked. Then a blocker save. The rebound. The puck seemed to hit the crossbar. It was floating in behind Wallstedt for a moment.
Ends up getting this in the slot. I think on his own rebound too. So Scheifele backhand. Now a second one right here with Brodin down. Climbs up, hits Velarde in the chest, and then Jonas Brodin with the backhand swipe. Oh my goodness, how about this play? He gets just a piece of the puck to stop it from going over. One little touch right there, and then
reels it in for Minnesota. Bothered a bit by Taves as he comes out to center. Now Middleton moves in, puts on the brakes, back to the trailing Foligno, a shot saved by Comrie.
Well, good give and go from Foligno and Middleton there on the breakout. Just those two navigating 200 feet.
And the Wild break the scoreless tie. And not surprisingly, it's Foligno and Trenyon the work on the wall. Yurov finishes, and Minnesota has a 1-0 lead.
And Yurov, who's just good at finding quiet ice, gets the pop here, but also credit to Sturm for the change. He's in the O-zone. He goes to the bench. Yurov hops on, and he just gets in the back pocket of the Jets defender, gets the stick available, and then Trenyon finds him. Boom. Pretty pass. Quick little shot. They beat Comrie.
DeMello with it. There for the Jets. Iafallo throws one on goal, and it's held by Wallstedt.
Being soft up the ice, and the Wild made him pay.
And now gloves are on the ice. This was starting a while ago. Foligno and Lowry.
Couple leaders, couple big guys. Each got their hold. Now the rights are coming. But Foligno just got such a long reach.
Well, each guy has landed a couple in this fight.
Yeah, helmet's off now. Referee's got to jump in here. He's been out, getting healthy now, trying to create a spark. Both guys wearing a letter. 17 on 17. But there's respect in this fight, too. Both guys go down, let the other guy up. Not willing to jump down. Keep piling out when they're on the ice. Then the blood is indeed coming from the hand of Foligno.
Here comes Connor the other way. Cut off by Brodin. Connor into the slot on the backhand. He goes out to DeMello. Now to Sandberg, a shot. Sliding save by Wallstedt. Stanley back after it. Out to center ice to Nemestikov. Moves back into the Minnesota zone. Works past Booyah on the backhand. It's kicked out by Wallstedt. They will eventually get their first power play chance of the game. Kaprizov's pass deflects to Johansson. Boldy backpedals into the slot. Eriksson Ek, a backhander knocked away by Comrie. Throws it around behind. Connor was there. Intercepted by Faber. 2-on-1 for Minnesota. Johansson drops to the trailing Faber. A shot. He scores! Brock Faber with a shorthanded goal, and Minnesota leads 2-0.
There's an over back check from Perfetti here. Johansson, let's see where he takes the look. It's late, and it's verbal communication from Faber. Holler numbers up the ice. Johansson just freezes Morrissey, then drops it in space for Faber. He uses the screen, snaps it, top glove over.
Booyah tries to spin off the boards with it. He sends it back down low. A centering pass. Eriksson Ek with a one-timer.
Goaltending a huge part of that. Wallstedt, I mean, 4-0 in his last 4 starts. He just continues to look locked in.
Spurgeon. Zuccarello jumped around Kepke. Kaprizov keeps it alive. Zuccarello to Middleton. Back down low. Kaprizov. He scores! Kaprizov with a snipe up over the shoulder of Comrie, and Minnesota has a 3-goal lead.
Oh, pretty play from Kaprizov here. Knowing that he's got support there from Zuccarello. Quick touch right between the legs. Lift the skate up so it doesn't impede it. Then Zuccarello finds the D. Kaprizov finds some space. There's the touch. Then it's here. Quick little shot. Top shelf. No problem.
Zuccarello back to the line to Brodin. Across to Faber. Kaprizov tried to center. Yurov down the slot, a shot. And a save by Comrie.
He's still been good. Again, there's a confidence in his body language and the way that he's moving. Just looks like a goaltender that's got the confidence of being an NHL goaltender.
Foligno out to Trenyon at center ice. Nico Sturm drops to Bogosian, a drive right on. Save Comrie. Trenyon on the rebound, and Comrie had to make another save. Shifley fires wide. That have 2 shutouts this season. The Wild have 2 of them, and now they have the only man with 3.